Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Infinite's aggressive typing, bringing you the last game of the night. Kenos here with Infinite and his keyboard. So, Infinite, how is Phoenix recovering from what happened last game?
One, they're going to draft things that aren't, just single target explode a champ, but only if you're really far ahead, kind of comps. Two, put Eternal on some damage. That's what he's been doing good with. No more of this weird tank Shen duty bullcrap. Other than that, I don't know. Their early game started off pretty well. They were pretty good at responding to Jester. Pistol Crab going into their jungle. So I think it was just honestly a draft difference.
Yeah, draft difference and strategic difference. So I think if they tighten up their gameplay a little bit, draft a little bit cleaner, a little bit more toward their strengths, should see a more interesting game too. I'm not sure if Phoenix should change up their bans much though. What do you think?
No, I think you still ban Darius, you still ban the Viego, you still ban the Malphite.
Do they take Kai'Sa off the board, or are they going to pick Kai'Sa?
If Alpha can play Kai'Sa, you pick Kai'Sa, and if not, then yeah, you probably take it off the board. Like, as much as I love seeing her in every single game, I feel like a broken record from last split whenever it took freaking forever for teams to realize take Caitlyn off the board.
I don't agree with that Nocturne ban at all.
Yeah, if I was their team, I'd be like, please play it again.
Okay,
there we go.
All right, insta-lock Nasus. Come on, get cycle of life and death, boy. Let's go. The cycle of life and death continues. We will live, they will die. Come on. Still haven't heard him say that in Runeterra, and I'm mad.
That's kind of surprising.
Well, I haven't played as him much. I only just threw a deck together for him today.
Oh, okay.
But I also don't play much with the sound on. I don't know. It's funny because Runeterra doesn't have a lot of the hype around like cataloging everything that League of Legends does for some reason. So they don't have like archive of voice lines and stuff, which I find surprising. Huh. So Blitzkrieg on the Misfortune this time. Thresh as well. So Thresh again, very good at locking down those early game kills. Alright, Nasus, please. Wishbone wants Garen, so maybe Garen, but Nasus, please. I'm actually surprised J-Dog doesn't play Garen. He's, the free-to-play player's Darius.
Yeah, that's the most accurate statement I've ever heard in my life. Ezreal and Ashe, okay.
There he is! Yes! It's time! Alright, Yasuo is interesting. Obviously, Blitzkrieg had proved last game they don't need durability to beat Phoenix. So maybe they'll go with 4 damage dealers and Thresh again.
Yeah, I think now you ban Malphite again. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Kale just because J-Dog just played it and did pretty well.
Just do 4 top lane bans in Kai'Sa.
Maybe.
Alright, taking some appointees cards off the table. We have the prediction this is a support Ashe, so that means that we need jungle and mid still. Unless the Ezreal's mid.
Well, it is the Kale ban, so.
J-Dog getting the ace treatment. So Set's still available. As we said, Garen's still available. The Scarecrow would be hilarious. Alright. Now, if they go all vanilla skins again, I'm calling nonsense because Fiddlesticks being an updated champion is not his original. Doesn't count. Kale didn't either, really, as you said.
Yeah.
Zac would be fun. I like Zac here. Alright, so support or mid? What do we got here for the last pick?
I think mid.
You think mid?
I agree. I agree that I think it's probably an Ashe support.
Looks like that is correct. Pointy, of course, with the Orianna. And insta-lock Yone. Alright, so Blitzkrieg knows that they're in the clear, and they're just keeping the memes alive.
Okay. Well, I like the draft from Phoenix a lot more this time around, though.
Just because Eternal's got that more damage-dealing scary?
That's not the only reason, actually. I like Zac for Alonzi a lot more than Nocturne. Orianna in combination with Zac is just really good, and then they have a lot of peel in the form of Ezreal and Ashe, which pairs really nicely with Nasus and his wither to pretty much a stun.
Yeah, I feel really bad for anyone trying to run away from this team with Nasus and Ashe and Zac pulling you back too.
Yeah, like you're not getting away from them, and there's also a good chance that you just might not be able to catch them if they're trying to get away from you. So
we have Great Beard of Odin suggesting a double 0-10 power spike coming out of Blitzkrieg. But we'll see. I mean, it depends on how aggressive Pistol Crab wants to be early. If there's any help in the top lane for either player. If it's as passive as last time, Eternal's going to be a monster. But I don't think that Blitzkrieg will play that passively.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it as well. But I also want to point out we've already seen Brandana on Yasuo just absolutely dominate. So, and him and Yone together, a pretty scary combination.
Can Nasus beat Yasuo or Yone late game? Nasus can beat anyone late game. Just needed the Q to be 7,000.
Exactly. Doesn't matter if you're fast and can crit pretty well if you die in one ability.
Yeah, unless you're running somebody with a blind or something. That's always the fun way to beat Nasus. Oh, you keep missing your Qs because you're blinded. And yeah, free exhaust, as Great Beard of Odin says. Plus, I'm pretty sure his AoE reduces damage dealt as well.
I know it reduces armor, like it shreds armor and stuff while you're standing in it. I don't remember if it reduces damage.
Yeah, I forget if it was reducing damage or reducing armor. It's been a long time. But yeah, on the side of Blitzkrieg, the Misfortune Thresh will obviously be scary. Thresh hook into a Misfortune ultimate, whoever is in there is probably going to die. And of course, Thresh combos well with Yasuo depending on how many people you can flay.
So if you had to pick right now, which team's winning?
I mean, I really like the Eternal on Nasus. He has had incredible success with it this split. But I was somewhat disheartened by Phoenix's game sense last game. So I think I'm going to give it to Blitzkrieg. Which
It's actually pretty much the same exact answer I would give. Normally I would also give it to Phoenix, but in light of their last game, I feel like there's a good chance tilt might be a factor.
Yeah, I mean, tilt could be a factor, just rather being disheartened about it. They have less champion... Well, I mean, that's actually... I'm not going to finish that thought. I don't know. We'll see. I think that Pointy Ball on Orianna is scary enough that they might be able to keep the Yasuo from going off. But let's see what happens. As once again, Blitzkrieg's having fun with the fact that they're in first place, and why not?
Yeah. When you're secured, you know you're going to make the playoffs. You only have, a couple games left before it's knockout. Why not try some newer, different things, see if they work?
Not sure how I feel about these skins. Surprise party of fiddlesticks is so obvious. I do like
I'm gonna
the.
give it to.
Go ahead.
I said I was gonna give it to Blitzkrieg though. I like the synergy between Yone and Thresh.
Yeah, the synergy's nice. I have no problem with that. So 1 for Blitzkrieg, 1 for Phoenix. And off we go.
Early invade. Let's see it. I don't think so.
Nope.
Um,
This would be a weird team for an early invade unless they like stack the fiddle and the thresh. I gotta say, I appreciate what they did with Fiddle's update. I do, but I feel like it just completely undermined all of his skins. Like they should have just scrapped all of his skins and given him new ones.
Yeah, they were like, we want to make him he's supposed to be the scariest champ in League. We want you to jump when he just pops out of nowhere, and then they're like, here's this birthday fiddlesticks.
Well, which is not only undermining the fear factor, but it's also undermining the birthday thing because he's too much of a twisted abomination for the surprise party thing to be cute anymore.
True. It doesn't work for either side.
Right. So I mean, I'd almost have preferred that they kept Fiddle as the cute little scarecrow and made a new champion who's terrifying. But here we are.
Isn't Nocturne supposed to be the scariest champ in League? Like, he's literally the incarnation of nightmares.
Yeah, they've got a couple of big spooks, but that's another similar problem that Dota has, where Dota has like 6 different characters that are like the embodiment of the beginning or the end of the universe. It's like, okay, so which one is supposed to be more powerful? You're gonna get beaten by a pack of rats. So MOBAs go. We have Ukulele saying birthday fiddle works on everyone's fear of clowns. Does it though? He doesn't really look too much like a clown.
Yeah, that champion's called Shako.
Didn't pull in there. That was interesting. I wonder if they could have gotten a Maya if Thresh had committed. Nasus has missed a couple of Qs here. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I've also noticed J-Dog miss a decent number of these minions by autoing, like, starting his auto animation right as a minion dies.
So, most lanes are about equal here. Ooh, Brandana jumps in on Pointy, but of course the nice Orianna shield helps mitigate some of the damage. That was an interesting knock-up animation. Eternal getting zoned by J-Dog a little bit here, actually. Oh, missed the first blood in the bot lane. I can only imagine how it went, considering Ashe was already at half health. One hook combo was the end of it. Very surprised how long some players have stayed in lane today. But I guess you gotta live on the edge a little bit when you're playing ADCs. Nasus stacks, not as many as there should be. It's 42. I think I was still clicked on him actually. Generally in Nasus games, I try to leave him highlighted as long as I can. Both junglers are going to meet here. I'm not sure about this jump in, but Alonzi is going for it. Jumping in on Brandana here. There is going to be a pull. Pointyball really doesn't want to get that involved here, but they're doing it anyway. Are they going to get Zac? Oh, good knock up, and now it's going to be a double kill in the mid lane. Oh.
Did I see that right? Did he flash into Yasuo's tornado?
He might have.
Yeah, he did. That is extremely unfortunate.
Alright, Eternal, your work's getting cut out for you pretty quick here.
Yeah.
How many Qs do you need to break the world? Would you stop asking what are NASA stacks? We were just on him 2 seconds ago, Odin. 72. Learn to read. So we have an early attempted dragon here. Alonzi once again going wild. Chooses not to jump in, fortunately. And no steal. Weren't really in a great position for it. Eternal just getting super bullied here. Is managing to keep up in CS, mostly because of Nasus's innate lifesteal.
Ooh, this could be bad though.
Yep, definitely
Ooh, misses
bad.
the ult.
Oh, good flash. 20 HP. Got 78 stacks. J-Dog pushing in here. J-Dog at 6. He's going to get a lot of damage on this turret, probably.
Oh, nope, not with teleport coming in.
Yeah, good teleport. Will he get this this minion? He does. Good for him. 90 stacks now. I do like those bigger stacks on bigger minions. That's a good, good feature.
Yeah, good feature.
Oh, we got some Nasus hate you want to let out here?
It's just one of those things. You have to win early. It doesn't matter how good you do. Certain champs that infinitely stack, especially Nasus. You just late game. What do?
You stun him.
42 times. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's an option, but
Stun him, blind him, have some AoE disables.
I've just lost so many solo games that I've dominated my lane, but the top laner leaves Nasus alone for 13 minutes, and he's like, oh, in that time, my Q went from 100 damage to 10,000. I might be exaggerating.
Oh, you might be, just a little bit. I mean, there's some reasonable ways to stop Nasus on this team. The Thresh pull will disable him. Yasuo knockup, Yone knockup, Fiddlestick's Fear. So there is a possibility to focus down on this Nasus. It's just a question of what's the rest of your opponent's team doing when you're doing that.
True.
And yeah, it is an armor shred, not a damage reduction. You were correct. Actually, I did know that because I remember thinking Q people in your circle. So Eternal throws down the Wither just to try to get away. Yeah, Kale ult does a good job against Nasus, of course. Pointy at very low mana in the mid lane. We'll have to head back at some point.
Ooh.
Ooh, Eternal, why are you fighting? He does ult. Probably gonna have to go back. J-Dog is a little low though. I'd like a nice gank here, but Alonzi is hanging out here instead. Knocked up once again. Is Alonzi going to jump in here on this Yasuo? Pointy Ball once again still not going back. No one on Phoenix likes going back.
A lot of pressure coming from both Yasuo and Yone, and like you just said, neither one of the opposing champs is backing. They're just kind of chilling under tower.
We do have Pistol Crab coming in here as well. Alonzi is still level 5, very close to 6. Worryingly close to 6, in fact. So he's just going to get the minions. We do have Orianna finally going back. Next dragon is up in 52 seconds. Be the second dragon for Blitzkrieg here. Eternal bravely coming out from under turret.
Kinda.
Nice knock up there, good pull. Alonzi is 6 right now, so he can start doing the bouncing. Ash Arrow unfortunately misses. Pistol Crab is here, good pull in. Brandana's gonna get away with 14 health, 19 health. Alonzi incredibly low. I think Pointy Ball, you just gotta give up and run home here. Flashes all around. This is going to be another dead Zac. Unless Pointy can get in some nice hits. Oh, Brandana a little too greedy. Zac does die though.
Brandana, you're really good at yes, but you had like 14 health. What in the hell were you gonna do there?
I think he was hoping that Orianna was too scared. Ness is at 192 on the stacks. Dragon is up. So I mean, first kill for going over to Pointy Ball, that's a good sign. Bot lane is keeping up as best as they can. Oh man, Sig's getting chased all the way home. This ghost samurai chased me all the way home, Mom. Oh, great teleport play here. J-Dog is going to have to flash over this wall, actually dashes instead. And probably he'll get away. Quiet saying, with a more intimidating fiddle skin, that might have worked. Good point. Alright, second dragon. Gonna help out J-Dog on his incredible journey. Oh, Pointy Ball's in a lot of trouble here!
Did a really good job after the Yasuo ult. Used the Orianna ult to pull him off of him. Survived the ignite, but Yone coming in from the backside at the very end there. Pretty good.
Wishbone, I'm pretty sure Odin's just trolling us at this point, don't worry about it. I'm surprised that Eternal is as scared of J-Dog as he is. We've seen him running away every time J-Dog engages. Now he flashes onto J-Dog. Okay. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, horrible things are happening as well.
Whew, man.
I think this is. I think that was a like a reverse tilt situation, where it was okay. We got to stay calm. We got to stay focused. He's attacking me. Let's get away. Keep on keeping on. But the turn and fight with Flash was then the opposite of that. Like, wow, I deal a lot of damage. How much damage? 216. I don't think they can get Brandana here. Alonzi is so low level. Good pull, though.
Kind of feels a little similar to game one, where it doesn't look that bad yet, but the game is slowly slipping away from Phoenix.
I mean, I don't know about yet. I would say it seems pretty bad right now. Nice arrow, though, can't they? Oh, but the combo! The perfect arrow, but Pistol Crab waiting in the wings. Brutal.
Whew, yeah. Someone says baited by your own Ash Arrow. So true.
Alright, so this will be first turret for Brandana. Gold lead will be 7k already at 14 minutes. That's brutal. But Eternal keeps farming. 255. I gotta say, there's been a lot of great positioning here from most of the players on Blitzkrieg. Really don't like the Nasus turnaround there, Eternal. Come on.
It is doing a good amount of damage to the Fiddle, but Fiddle's just gonna heal off of you.
Right, and now you got the J-Dog coming in with the slows and the damage output. Yeah, Eternal just choosing weird times to fight. Meanwhile, ooh, great flash there by Alpha. LNZ splitting up so that they both don't die. Little more slows, Amaya. Save your ADC, save your ADC. Good turret damage. Alright, so that was the first Ezreal death, so that's good for them. LNZ taken very low. Nasus is dead, so we can't check the stats. Second turret down. Yone still holding on to this Herald. Ooh, good job on dodging that hook there. Nasus stacks 264. No teleport available, so that's going to be all 3 turrets down. Nasus has his Divine Surrender. Hopefully that's not an omen. Nasus will get to 300 on his stacks momentarily. Dragon coming up in 20 seconds. We have a comment from Rivane saying that Alpha is going the double mana Ezreal build. Amaya, you're going to want to get out of there. And here comes Smokey. Oh man, the stun happens after the hook is thrown. Brutal. Just everything going wrong for Phoenix here.
Yeah, Ashe didn't have flash up yet, so even with that landing, like, you were still dead. I think you just saved your ult.
Well, Ashe's arrow is fast enough cooldown that it'll come back by the time it's needed, I would say. Yasuo with fighting pointy ball once again. Great flash. Absolutely beautiful flash there. Good disable there by Smokey with the Thresh, preventing any jump in from the Zac. Pointy gotta be careful. Yone just jumps in and grabs her and gets out. Nasus, meanwhile, 342, beaten down on that turret. Yone takes the blue buff. Nasus is a level behind. Level and a half close. Alright, just head-to-head fight. Smack him in the face. Look at this. You've been running from this guy the whole game. Easy. Get this one too.
Yeah, I don't think Yas is getting away either.
One more Q. Ooh, nice misfortunal. There we go. Does dodge the arrow. There's some fight stuff going on here, but they're just going to get Tilted Pig now. One more Q. Oh, good Lantern. Love the Lantern. Amaya does land the slow. The Zac comes in. The pull from the Orianna.
Oh, God.
Alright, see what happens when you believe in yourself, Eternal. Anime was right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 18 minutes in, and Nasus is online. He slaps.
But is Blitzkrieg too far ahead, is the question.
No, I don't think so. Maybe if they get Soul, but at the current state, I don't think they're too far ahead yet.
Yone never used the Herald, so the Herald is just slowly walking. Dragon in 3 minutes, so there's still going to be a lot of back and forth fighting before the next objective. Gold differential is still 7k though. Eternal actually falling back. So Turret is going to take a big hit here unless he gets some help. No one seems really to be coming. Amaya is rotating over now. Big hit on the turret. Oh, the arrow does come in! Wither him. There's the Wither. He dashes forward. Looks like he should be able to get away. This is why I used to run Ghost on NASA.
Animation was really kind of weird. It kind of looked like it passed him almost and then hit.
Well, all those funky ash arrows, how can you even tell anymore? NASA stacks 429. Dragon up in 2 minutes. Brandana blast cones in a comical manner. So let's see where all the gold is spread out here. We got a 2400 gold differential in the mid lane, a 1000 gold differential in the top lane, 1300 differential in jungle, 1300 differential in bot, and 700 in bot. So everyone is more or less equally fed on Blitzkrieg here.
Yeah, but they're not really doing anything with that lead. They're pushing up waves, then they're just letting Phoenix kill those waves, and Fiddle might go in here.
Yeah, there's a potential ambush being set up here. Everyone is hiding in this jungle. There are no wards. So either they're going to wait until Misfortune pushes forward and jump. Oh, okay, they're just going to jump out. Coming to help Yone, I guess. Alonzi, all the knockups. Here comes Nasus with the Wither. And Nasus gets him. I don't know if that was a Q, though. And now they're pushing down mid. This is interesting. This could lead to an interesting pincer maneuver. Big ultimate from Pointy. It hits every member of the team. They do hook. Ultimate is wasted, air quotes. Good flash and dash there. Power of Gale Force, I suppose. I would like to see Nasus being a little more engaged here. Leading the charge rather than hanging back and farming some more, but you know, I guess farming does help later.
Yep, he wants that big number.
A larger and larger number. But we are on Soul Point, and the extra durability is definitely something that our friends over there on Blitzkrieg would want. So let's see what happens here. They do not have vision. That is point one. Point two, they are going to grab Pistol Crab here. He does have flash available. Eternal walking through all the damage. He gets big, but everyone's focusing on him. There's the silences. There's the fears. Stopwatch is overpowered, right, your congressman. And just like that, Phoenix doesn't have a team. Oh, good pull there. Takes out Tilted Pig. That's half of the battle. J-Dog focusing there on Pointy Ball. The fleeing and the fears are just so powerful. This is going to be an ace.
That might be game. Go mid, push the wave.
I think they're just going to get Dragon. It looks like Pistol wants Baron, actually.
Okay, I like this call. J-Dog solo, the Dragon, the rest of the team goes for Baron. Need to be quick though on Baron, because Zach is already up.
Yeah, their damage is actually a little bit lower than I was imagining it was. I don't know if Alonzi can pull off one of his patented steals. Soul is so powerful, like we said before. Eternal does have teleport, but I don't know if Eternal... We already saw Eternal can't take a 5-on-1. Ash Arrow misses everyone. Alonzi is here. Okay. And everyone's collapsing in. Alonzi is getting focused. He blast cones in. There's disruption everywhere. The Misfortune ult is interrupted. Blue team steals Dragon. Eternal runs. J-Dog is still so durable, though it may not matter. Everyone is dead anyway.
Oh my. Great steal, but at the cost of your entire team.
We have seen games like that before, but not with this much of a gold differential, I don't think. Alright, so they're going to lose Inhib at least. I don't think they'll lose much more than that, but we'll see.
Yeah, I imagine they'll back off after this. They don't have a minion wave large enough to matter. And it's not like they have the whole team there either.
Arrow flies up, is going to comically hit Thresh? No. Still no turrets either. That's one of the more painful parts about this. Nass is at 504. Ah, man. Okay, so where are we at? Elder Drake is coming up in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. We have Super Minions pushing down the wave here. Pistol Crab is thinking of jumping in on Pointy Ball, and he's definitely going to do it. The fear is just so powerful against a team with like something like a Nasus on it. Against Zac as well, because it prevents his follow-up plays, which Zac always loves to do.
Well, not only that, but you can't have Nasus walk in there for 4-5 seconds before the rest of your team commits. That's just so much with the amount of damage in the game right now. That's so much time for him to be burst down, CC'd to death, and taken out of a fight.
Well, I mean, that was the problem. That's the problem with everyone having to make a beeline for Baron. Maybe the correct plan was to run away after Zac died, or after Zac stole it. It kind of looked like they were trying to do that, but Eternal was already so low.
I was actually kind of more talking about the dragon fight that happened before that. The Nasus was in that fight for a decent amount of time before Zac finally was able to jump in. And like I said, it seems weird, I guess, to say, you know, you can't have your Nasus fight for 4 or 5 seconds alone. But that really is the game state right now.
Right. And I mean, that can happen when you are the designated carry for whatever reason. And, you know, you're also kind of charging on in. You can't do that. Arrow, ooh, good dodge by Tilted Pig, using that Misfortune speed. It really feels like Blitzkrieg is everywhere right now. They're in the top lane, they're in the bot lane, they're pushing as they can. Pistol Crab is doing a good lurk, as Fiddle likes to do. Eternal, of course, is farming up here. He's sitting on quite a lot of gold. He should actually go back and buy before this fight starts, because he needs every advantage he can get. Might be a little too late now, though.
Yeah, he's pushed up really far as well, but the rest of Blitzkrieg just kind of closes in on him. We're going to see the same kind of thing.
And Eternal turns around. He has no backup, no support at all, and that's just going to be it for the Nasus again. Does take out Tilted Pig's half of his health bar with 1 Q, but it's not going to be enough.
But I mean, that kind of just proved my point. How long was that? 4 seconds, literally?
3 or 4, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Absolutely.
It's just unfortunate because you have a team that's very capable of helping you engage, but they're just never in the right place at the right time.
And with a final reminder that, actually, that was Zonya's, so never mind. Stopwatch. Zonya's is not OP. This looks like the turnaround for the final blow. Great damage output by J-Dog there. Smokey trying to zone out. Doing support things. Everyone else is trying to get kills. Just smack that Nexus. You can do it, Smokey. Ooh, nice attempt by Pointy Ball with that ultimate. And now J-Dog also attacks the Nexus. And that is GG. Alright, so with that loss, as I will illustrate once I throw the scoreboard together, Option 12 is definitely in the hunt now for a playoff spot. And theoretically 9 lives as well, depending how next week's games go. And so let's check out some damage graphs and such real quick. Very nice Equilibria damage up here. Strange seeing a Misfortune down that low.
Yeah.
But a lot of that damage was done. I didn't see Misfortune's ult actually go through all the way successfully very much. Phoenix was very good at interrupting it and avoiding it.
42-point difference between Fiddlesticks and Yone.
And the wards. Nice vision score there coming out of Smokey. And Smokey is actually in our interview room right now. So we will hop over there and speak to them. Smokey, congratulations on your wins.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
So you're going into these games. Obviously, you guys had a certain tone you were setting um, in game one and game two. Um, what was your mindset going in, considering where you are at in the scoreboards right now?
I mean, me personally, I'm just trying not to feed people. I'm kind of a habit of going in when I'm not supposed to go in, and I'm trying to be a little more me personally, at least. But with us, we just like our communication. We're always chatting with each other, making sure everybody knows this, that, and the other, and I mean, our overall teamwork. I feel like we can kind of just now it's a little more relaxed. I'm not as like stressed out the first like couple of games, first couple of sets that we had. But I guess the atmosphere is a little more relaxed now.
Okay.
So I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Now that you have another 2-0 series under your belt, you've got that safe placement in the top four. Next week, can we expect to see some crazy comps? Because we thought that today this was a little bit different than what we had been seeing with like the kale pick and things like that. You guys plan on trying out anything maybe that won't be successful, but you're just interested to see if it'll work?
A little unorthodox. I mean, these guys are their pools are so great, and it's fun to play with them as well, and it's always something different, something new, and it's a lot of people aren't expecting it as well. So it's like when I picked on the Thresh, I kind of like cater towards like the sorcerer kind of mage kind of supports. But I've played Thresh in the past. I kind of just jump around from different supports and stuff. But it's you can expect we got some things in the works that we all want to try out and see if it's actually viable in a competitive setting. So definitely stay tuned for that.
Heck yeah, Yumi Jungle. You guys heard it here first.
I mean, as Ace says in the chat, these are already crazy comps, so I'm not sure what else Infinite wants from you guys.
I didn't say they weren't. I just said, can we expect more of them?
And in that second game, obviously, you guys did have a very aggressive, dominating performance in game one. Coming in game two, you've got this Nasus on the board, but you guys weren't really focused too much on him. You just kind of left him and J-Dog to fight it out. Were you guys not concerned about the ramp potential there?
Oh, 100% we were. But J-Dog did a great job at least keeping it at bay until because we were kind of saying like, hey, we need to end this by like 35 minutes or this is not going to be pretty. So J-Dog, we all kind of put on our bootstraps and just made sure to not so much stay away from him, but tried to catch him maybe by himself when we were roaming around and we were we had bot pushing and top pushing. And they were, I feel like, in the middle trying to figure out where to go, which I've been in the same situation many a time. But the Nasus looked like it was a problem in the beginning, and then we kind of just started kind of pulling ahead a little bit, and it got less and less of a worry. Still a worry nonetheless, though.
All right, cool. So you got any shout-outs for anybody?
Oh yeah, no, definitely want to give a shout out to our opponents, Phoenix. I mean, put up a great battle there. I mean, thanks, and also thanks for you guys for putting all this together and stuff, and obviously my boys as well. These guys are great. They're awesome to play with. No flaming at all. Like we're all very courteous to each other, kind to each other, and we're all learning from each other as well because no one can know exactly 1,000% of this game. So everybody, we're always asking questions in game, and saying what's on our minds and stuff without having fear of being ridiculed and ostracized because we put out an idea that may not be. Oh, you don't know that already? So no, everybody's really kind in this league as well. Since it is my first year, not just everyone's great.
All right. Well, we are happy to have you. So thanks for sticking around and being in the best team.
Yeah, thank you. No, it's a team effort, the whole team. So. Very happy.
All right. Well, good luck again next week, and we'll see you in the playoffs.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and so with that, we have the scoreboard up here. Blitzkrieg, White Wolf, Northern Storm, Option 12, Phoenix, and 9 Lives in that order. I have been informed that Phoenix has the tiebreaker over Option 12. So technically Phoenix should be up, but that's not how the document works unless I want to swap the numbers around. We could even have a situation where Option 12 or Phoenix is in third place. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, that would be kind of a unexpected, especially if it's option 12. That would be an extremely unexpected turnaround. I'm
Well,
all for it though.
oh yes, we are here for the surprises, for the unexpected turnarounds. We are here on next Sunday, last week of the regular season. Don't miss it. Anything can happen. But have a great week. We burn the heretic claiming they have the tiebreaker. I don't know. I'm just told. I just say what I'm told. Okay. I want to let you guys in on a little secret. All these little asides that I'm doing, they're all Greatbeard of Odin's fault. He stands next to me and he's threatening me. He's telling me I got to talk about Dota, or else he's going to take my cat away. So that's just that's I am being held hostage and fed misinformation to look bad. That's just the way it is.
He's still screaming, "What are the stacks?"
He is still screaming, "What are the stacks?" He knows because he's sitting right here with a gun to my head. But that's not important. What is important is that you guys have a great week and you come back next Sunday to see how this all shapes up. See you then.
Have a good night.